Thursday evening. We're back here on the LTL podcast. It is October 3rd, 2023, the late show. I don't have much of a big show planned tonight, but I wanted to get in and get some material for you guys on the podcast. Tonight, we are going to spend some time with those sovereign citizens. Yes, they know the law. How's everybody doing? Welcome in back to the live show. I know it's super late. Again, I have kind of a wacky schedule right now. I'm trying to work out, things are going to take time to settle. I'm back to some late nights again. And hopefully we get a mix of days and nights here pretty soon. We'll see. We'll see what the next few weeks iron out. So just gonna have to be spontaneous for now. Again, I know this is super late for everybody. Probably not a lot of people in the chat tonight, but we'll keep rolling through with the show. So let's not take too much time here. I'm going to check in and see who's in the chatty chat. Bella's here. Good to see you. Minx is here. Just Debbie checking in. Rogue, Lily Black. She says, I think this is not the first time I've been late. Petrified's in the room. Frasia's here. Mary's checking in. Good to see you. Caterbug, good to see you as well. Natasha checking in, saying good morning, everyone. Well, it is 10 p.m. on the East Coast. I plan about a 40-minute to an hour show tonight. So real quick one, pop in, give everybody some material. If you don't watching it now, you can watch it back on replay. SJ Howard, never seen you in the chat. Welcome, and a channel member. Thank you. All right, let's get to those sovereign citizens. They know the law. This should be fun. All right, top 5 sovereign citizen fails. Let's watch this one.
Article 4, free inhabitant pursuant to the Articles of Confederation. You can look it up.
You already know right there. You already know right there when you hear that. It's just instant cringe mode. So cringy. All right.
It's in the United States Book of Codes. It is your laws you have to follow.
All right, I will do that.
Just call my mom.
I'll walk you back here.
Article 4, free inhabitant pursuant to the Articles of Confederation.
Put the camera down for me. Is that if it records, that's fine. But I don't want you holding anything.
No weapons, no weapons. All right, no.
Okay. So what I'm going to ask you to do is the same thing.
And get out of the car?
Yes.
No, I'm not getting out of the car.
All
You
right.
can go get your superior.
Well, I am going to tow this car, and you cannot be in the vehicle while I'm towing this vehicle.
Well, if you go get your superior,
That's
he'll
not gonna happen
clarify
right
that he can be set free because he does not
That's
have
not
to have a
going to
license.
happen right now, young lady. So either you're going to come out of the car on your own free will, or I'm going to assist you. Please. You're going to take the bag off.
No, I'm
You're going
not.
to take the bag off.
No, I'm not.
Relax your-
Hey! You're raping me. This is rape. This is rape.
Oh,
This is rape.
these people. Oh, God.
Relax.
Okay,
Relax your arms.
it's relaxed.
Stop fighting with
It's
me.
relaxed.
Stop fighting with me. Stop fighting.
All right? I'm
Okay.
not fighting.
Sent you 2, 5, 6.
How's your kids? How's your
I'm
wife?
lifting my arm up. I'm lifting my
Leave
arm
your
up.
arm right
It
there.
hurt. Okay, I told you what I
Now,
was doing.
I wonder if this is like stuff these people rehearse. Do you think this is something like they rehearse like in the mirror? Like if I get pulled over, this is what I'm going to do. Oh, yeah. Great. Love it. YouTube already has dinged my stream. Probably because the R word within the first 5 minutes of the stream. But whatever. YouTube. There you go, YouTube. Suck it. Sick of it. Demonetized right away. You think this is things that they literally just they practice like in the mirror? Johnny 5 says, Brian, you've touched a special place in my heart. There's nothing I love more than watching sovereign citizens get arrested. Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? Debbie says we have a screamer. Petrified says, yikes. He says they literally print out a script. Yeah, and they print out like these fake license plates. You're going to see some of this here too. All right, let's keep playing through this.
Doing.
This is pain compliant, okay? It's not meant to be comfortable. Relax.
I'm relaxed.
Yes, they're driving around. No, they don't drive. They travel.
You got my bag. You gotta give me so much time, you son of a bitch. You're gonna get sued.
They don't drive. They travel.
You don't even know what you're doing. I'm telling you, I'm
Young
gonna
lady.
fucking sue you.
Stop.
What's your name? Godona, our fucking Godona, you're gonna get arrested. You're gonna get fucking. Oh my God, you don't know your own laws.
Relax,
You don't know your own laws.
Relax.
What you may have, what you may have is the opportunity to read. Whoa. This is assault. You've broken my windows. I do not consent. Oh, this is police brutality.
I'm fixing
Stop.
to
This is police brutality. I haven't done anything.
Oh, got tased. Nothing a good tasing involved. Oh, this one's great. I love this one. It's almost like when I watch this one, it's almost like this guy is like pandering to the camera. Watch this.
How's it going? Hold on, let me get up there first. I'll talk to you.
It's almost like he's like, oh, today I'm gonna film a video and just be a jerk, you know, and see how far away I can push this. Watch his body language.
United States citizen, sir? Yes.
I'm gonna opt out.
Well, the thing is, before we can proceed with immigration inspection, if you are, that's fine. I don't really care if you're German or whatever, but are you legally in the United States?
I'm not answering questions.
Okay, then we have to go ahead and take you in. I know you're recording. We'll take you in, identify you, and then you can proceed.
So you're detaining me?
Yes, sir.
That under what probable cause?
On the probable cause, that 18 U.S.C. 111. Open the door.
I haven't done anything wrong.
Open the door.
I'm not breaking any laws.
Open the door.
Man,
I don't want to break the glass.
don't do it, man. It's not even my truck.
I know. Well, then open the door.
Man, this is absurd. I
It
can't
is.
believe you would do this. I've complied as much as I need to.
Stand back.
Oh
No.
boy.
Stand back.
Shit.
Get out. You're in the arrest. Get out, sir. You're under arrest.
Then this is a custodial stop. Am I free to go?
This is not custodial. You're detained.
You know what we got to do? We got to do this again sometimes. And they literally make bingo cards. So I'll make a bingo card with all the language that they use. I've seen some other streamers. They do bingo cards. So we'll do that next time. And maybe what I'll do is before we do this again, I'll put it on the community page. So if you want to print out the bingo card, you can follow along. I think that would be fun. And they use all these like custodial language. You know, they cite the law, you know, like 16-52 or whatever the hell it is. It's pretty funny. They play this game. So maybe we'll do that next time. We can have our own little bingo card. All right, let's keep playing through. This is great.
I'm being detained, right? Am I under arrest?
You are not at this moment. That's
Okay.
your driver's license. and
Now
insurance.
you're saying that I am being detained.
You are being detained.
The laws only apply to vehicles.
You can tell right there that officer's just not going to put up with it anymore. I think he's going to take his baton out and smash the window.
that
Sir,
Here
have.
it comes.
That's fine.
What
Y'all
is
are
your
going.
driver's- I need to see your driver's license.
Then we have another cop pulling up, and I'm
Sir.
sitting here asking the same
What
thing.
is
I
your
need
name?
you to stand down and get your.
Open your window now, or I'm gonna bust it out.
Now you're.
Active shooter in Baltimore. Let's take a look. All right, we might break in with some. Hang on. Hang on a second. There's no live streams, so yeah, there's no live video, so I can't pull anything up. But appreciate you letting me know. Let me see. I'm getting news here. BDD is at the scene of an active shooter situation in the 1700 block of Argonne Drive where we're asking people to shelter in place, avoid. It came out 8 minutes ago. Northern District detectives are asking for public's help to identify a suspect involved in an armed robbery. No, that's not it. But the active went out on Twitter. Baltimore police. Scanner, live scanner. Hang on. Baltimore police. Yeah, there's no video feed, so I'm not going to play the scanner. I'm going to keep going through with this program because I had this planned, but I'll keep monitoring it. 4 reported down thus far. Wow. Well, maybe we will pull up the scanner. Hang on. Let's see. Let's see.
Shopping center. No further. That's the one you copy. Any supervisor you copy. And I'm sorry, 09, they're right there by the building. 13 or 14.
All right, let's hang here for a minute, see what we got. Let's hang out and see what we got. Sometimes in the spare of the moment, things will change. Let's see. Breaking news, live alerts. Let's see. Nothing for the media yet. Morgan State University. Active shooter situation at Morgan State University, Baltimore. Shelter in place issued. The Baltimore Police Department is responding to an active shooter incident at Morgan State University on Tuesday night after 9. Baltimore police and medics were requested at the 1700 block of East Cold Spring Lane. It's unclear what happened at this time. That's all I have as far as news at this time. Shelter in place. Let's see. Active shooter emergency. There's not much right now. Let's see. Let's see. There's no major news networks or anything right now. If you're just jumping in, we're monitoring an active shooter situation.
10-4. And now I got this holy at 3512 Manchester. 3512 Manchester for this holy. Can you take that?
All right, we'll keep monitoring. I'm going to go on with the show. I'll keep this going in the background. I don't really see too much information right now. Let's see.
I don't think that was Robert Nancy. 3512 Manchester.
Oh.
Came out for this holy at the location. And just a call.
There is chopper in the air. Hang on.
I was drinking bottles at the location for the contact.
Hang on a second.
22, I got a call for a disorderly at Northern Parkway, York. Call says the red Mustang is driving dangerously, recklessly speeding, keep going around the block. No further, no contact. Red Mustang talking with the window. I'm too clear for that.
Let me see if I can find the chopper. Let's see. There's not much going out over the scanner right now. Let me go over to... Let me see. There's not much going on the scanner right now. Let me see if I can find the flight. Baltimore. There it is. So there is a chopper up right now. It's the police. Let's check it out. Yeah.
There, 4111 Springdale, 4111 Springdale. As a male resident named Danny, stolen medication, had physical altercation with subject. Number one male, 30 years of age.
Just bear with me for a second, everybody. Let's see. Here's the chopper. Here's the chopper right here. So that's circling the university right there. You can see the flight pattern. Let's see. Not much going on the scanner right now. I did look at the Twitter feed, and Twitter has this. I'll show you right now on the Twitter or X right here. Has that chopper Let's see if there's any updates. Breaking news. Chopper. Breaking news. Oh, here's some video. Actor shooter situation in Maryland University, Baltimore. Hang on, I'm trying to get some more information. I know I'm in a loop here. Police respond to a possible active shooter at HBH campus in Baltimore. Just bear with me, everybody. I'm trying to... Not much going on here. Multiple victim shooting, Morgan State University, reportedly in the food hall. 5 medic units requested breaking. Active shooter reported on campus at Morgan State University. Just bear with me. Just trying to do... Let's see. Well, we started out as one type of show and it's turned into another. Sometimes this happens, and in these types of shows. You know, we'll be doing something and it'll turn into something. So let's see. Morgan State. It's trending right now on Twitter. Play that for a second. Give me a second here. I'm just going to do something. Bear with me. All right, let me get out of this loop. It's believed to be a window the shooter was shooting from. It's a dorm room on Morgan State. I don't know what this is. Breaking. This is believed to be the window the shooter was shooting from. It's a dorm room on Morgan State. Oh, yeah, you can see the window all busted out. Oh, man. Please note, an active investigation is currently underway relating to a report of shots being fired on or near campus. Please stay clear of the area surrounding Thurgood Marshall Hall and Murphy Fine Arts Center and shelter in place. Wow. Breaking news, everybody. Breaking news. Breaking news. Active shooter situation in Baltimore, Maryland. We're just getting some updates. Bear with me one second. Sorry, I'm just trying to get some more. Let's see. Okay, let's take a look. Sorry, I'm trying. All right, let's see what else we can find here. Thanks for coming in, everybody. So there is a chopper up above. Scanner feed is terrible. I'm listening to it right now. It's awful. The scanner feed is awful. It's very choppy. Let me take a look at the chat. Sorry, guys.
Shot at 7355 Ridgewater Port in Good Bernie. Rogers are notified A County Refuge.
Let's see what we got.
For 9.
D21. Good.
There's really not much going on this scanner. Oh, let's see. Let me see if I can get some video feed. Just bear with me. All right. Well, it had started as one stream. It turns into another. Sometimes this happens, folks. This is what. Let's see what we got. Nothing live. This is happening right now. Yes. Active shooter reported. Unfortunately, the scanner feed is not telling us much. Twitters, there are some. It
I
is
have no
trending.
fucking dispute with the father of her child says he smacked her earlier. She's gonna be waiting at location in the black Nissan Maxima.
Breaking news. All right, let's go to Twitter. Unfortunately, there's no video or anything right now. Oh.
Involved in the Morgan State incident are to switch to 4C. Once again, all units that is involved in the Morgan State incident is to switch to 4C, 2225.
Well, that means we're not going to hear anything on the scanner because they just switched channels. Oh, let me see what I can do.
And 2-3, if you copy, that was 2225 current time.
I'm trying to find as much information I can. There's nothing on right now. Let's see. Okay, there's some video feed here. Let's play this from Twitter. Okay, ready?
It's an active shooter. Everybody get back. Everybody take cover. EMS for you, cop. For direct.
Okay, let me see what I can do to find some more. We'll go back to the feed.
Just copy. Do we get one additional unit for 3-6? One additional unit for 3-6?
I can't find any video. There's no live video, nothing.
601.
Oh, live. We got it. We got it. I'm going to use this channel. He's pretty good. I like this guy. Forget his name.
Are they the ones for all guns or the ones in the shopping center?
Shopping center.
If they're the shopping center, they're safe. They can go down Rock Raven or they can go down wherever they are.
Okay, we'll stay
And
with
I'm sorry, 09, they're right there by the building.
Guys,
Okay, thanks.
let me play you this from Alert Page. They said that from 12 minutes ago. Hang on 1 second here.
It's probably the same thing I just played.
Hey. Unit sequence J. John 804.
4-1, I'm 1023.
So, unit with sequence J. John 804.
At some point, this was posted about 13 minutes
Did we get
ago.
one additional unit for 3-6? One additional unit for 3-6?
Alert Page says this was earlier. Give me one moment, guys. Give me one moment.
It's basically the same thing that I have that I was just doing. I might pop out of this.
41 to Unit 8. Unit 8.
Just so you're aware, we have one crime scene. It's at the Talmadge Hill Field House. I'm standing here with 42. We have several casings adjacent to the cafeteria. Some officers, when they get to the command post, up here so we can secure this area. And then we, after the area is secured, where the shooters might be.
They said there's a crime scene at the field house. I think they said, is that the Hill Field House?
Unit 8 to Unit 41.
26 is on and 24
They're still
is...
clearing the building, correct?
Are you clear as missing person 24?
10th floor. As soon as they're clear, and it was on the opposite side of that same building I pointed at on the 7th floor. I asked for an officer to stay in that room. It looks like the shooting came from outside and went into the window, and they got a projectile in there. So we'll secure that scene. That's second location as of now.
So 2 locations are
All
reported
right,
they're
that's
looking
one.
at. One, the scanner says
I'll stay with this feed.
scanner traffic.
Since he's got the best feed right now.
Unit 8 to 3300.
And shout out to this guy's
Says
great channel,
one
Agenda Free
crime
TV.
scene.
Amazing.
Can you send me one officer, have them come up Argonne from where you are? I'll meet them. I just need them to help move us. There's people keep coming up here, and I need an officer here to get them out of here.
So one crime scene is the Hill Field
I'll
House.
get you when I'm down there. You want Argonne and Stadium Way?
Probably what you have.
If you're coming out of your police station, make a right, and you'll see me in Unit 6. We're standing right here.
Police helicopter has
I'm
landed.
totally in front of the police station.
Possibly multiple people shooting. We don't know what the deal with this is. If this was some sort of fight, domestic situation, if it's somebody just randomly shooting, I don't know yet. But again, they just said there's one crime scene at the Hill Field House. Another place they've been looking at is the Thurgood Marshall Apartments, and I believe the dining hall there, but it's a little unclear right now. So I know they've been talking about the Thurgood Marshall Apartments a lot, which is not far, which is right here.
You know, here's the thing.
Thurgood Marshall Apartments is right next.
Stuff. Let me just pause this for a second. Here's the funny thing that I find out about. I laugh about all this stuff. Like when this happened, I'm not laughing at the situation, but I'm laughing at people on Twitter because I'm looking at some of the feeds, and right away someone's like, "It's the guns. It's the guns. It's the guns." No, it's the people. The gun didn't get up and walk over and kill someone. It's the people. It's the people that get this, and they're not. There's many responsible gun owners. Many responsible gun owners, and these people go automatically. It's the guns. It's the guns. No, it's the people. It's the people that do this. Okay, let me turn this back up.
I'm past all the medic units. If you're coming up heading towards Hillen, I'm standing right in the middle of the street. All right, 10-4. Do we need a vehicle? Well, have a unit come.
Dual call with the medic.
I need an officer on foot.
This is Tucker State Bay. He was assaulted. Assailant's not at the location. Tell me a dual call with the medic.
And 3300 to Unit 8. When you get a chance, kind of let me down here. There's a phone call coming in that you should probably take.
Again, Morgan State University has told students to shelter in place.
Okay, we have calls coming in from the Murphy Fine Arts building. Persons inside the band room. They're wondering if it's safe to come out.
Murphy Fine Arts building is where? There's Thurgood Marshall Hall. Marshall Hall is right here.
All students at Morgan are to shelter in place and not move until they get a.
All right, I'm going to go to mainstream media for a second because they have cameras right there. Here we go. You see the window there, active shooter.
See as they zoom in on that shattered window there. Now, there were preliminary reports of shots being fired out a window, possibly at the ground below. Now, we'll wait for law enforcement there to confirm as much, but that is what we have heard so far. All right, back out now there to another vantage point. Take a look at this. Let's listen.
Right now, my photographer is showing you this array of cars lined up at the moment here. This is the scene, though, Vic. It's an active investigation. We're seeing ambulances come onto campus. We're seeing several patrol cars rushing onto campus. This is definitely not over at this moment. We know that this investigation is continuing. Lots of blockages all across this campus. So if you do have a loved one, Vic, on campus, make sure that you're connecting with them the best you can, but do be aware that you will not be able to get on campus, at least at this very moment. We have been showing you the helicopter that's been overhead. That's been circling since we've been on scene and likely well beyond that. We are going to be waiting here at this intersection where the press conference will be happening. We're starting to see the public information officers who are in charge of these entities start to get on scene. So it may be happening in any moment. Regardless, of course, we will be here. We will be listening in. We will be trying to get you as many questions answered tonight. So hang on there, and we'll bring you those live updates as soon as we get it, Vic.
Okay, so one of our reporters there on the ground in Baltimore, just kind of setting the stage, letting you see the scene itself. You notice, though, the chopper above as well, trying to get a spotlight on the area for law enforcement to work the scene as well. So we're going to continue with this story. This is a breaking story at this hour. It's about 10:35 p.m.
Don't cut away.
In Baltimore on the campus of Morgan State on this Tuesday night. So we're going to continue with this. Let's just reset here. Take a quick commercial break. Hopefully, when we return, we'll have more information to share with you about
commercial break.
what exactly has happened. But as of right now, the scene is still active there.
You're in the middle of a fucking crisis, and these people are worried about taking a fucking commercial break. I love it. I love the mainstream media. Got to get a commercial in. Got to get a commercial in. It's fucking people worried about paying fucking. It's unbelievable. All right, let's go back and see if I can find the guy here. Let's go back to this feed for now. I love it. Got to get a commercial break in. We got to reset. Reset for what? It's fucking sponsor. Yeah. Today's active shooter situation brought to you by our sponsor. Yeah, exactly. It's fucking dummies. Panamiro. That's great. Yeah. Gotta get our fucking sponsors in. Unbelievable. I tell you. This is why the mainstream media is failing you. They are failing you as journalists.
Is now
One
on
unit
attack alert.
to the
2235.
Talmadge Field House. We have a crime scene here with multiple casings. Also, anybody on this air at Morgan in the 7th floor of the dormitory at the window that has the projectile inside, identify.
I think it might be that dorm right there. I think, but I'm not sure.
7540. You have police units on the 7th floor.
All right, 7540, I need you to assign one officer in that room where the window's broken and the projectile's inside to stay in that room, make sure nobody gets there until crime lab comes. 10-4, and identify who it is to the command post.
Oh, no, copy. Do I have a unit that's up there?
26 on air, 26.
Is this 1800 Argonne right?
All right, so if you're just coming in, active shooter situation at Morgan State University in Baltimore, unfortunately, at least 4 shot. Police are on the scene trying to secure the scene. I don't know anything about the active shooter, if they've been captured, if they're down. I still don't know. Police are reporting 2 possible crime scenes at this point. I'm not sure if it's multiple active shooters or just one. We'll continue here with this coverage.
A room with a
The
casing in it.
officer in that room on the 7th floor, identify unit number.
All right, let's go
So
back.
it sounds like maybe a shot came from outside and maybe
Let's go back to the mainstream media really quick. They are back live. Just want to see what they're saying.
Comes in very piecemeal and very haphazardly. We're going to do our best to parse it for you. That's what we do here, live, raw, and unfiltered. But at the moment, we do not know if there are injuries. And if there are injuries, we do not know how many people have been injured, have been shot. What we do know is that window that speaks for itself there, that was shattered beyond recognition, there in that apartment block, this residential building on the campus of Morgan State. Now, what we were told from some of our reporters down on the ground, that someone was shooting down from that window below. That's all we know. We don't know if this is one suspect, multiple suspects. And I know I sound like I'm telling you what we don't know, but that's a lot at the moment. We don't know a lot of information at this point in time about what is happening on Morgan State University's campus there. A very scary situation for students. Now, remember, the campus itself, the campus community, just gave out this note two students saying, please note, an active investigation is currently underway related to a report of shots being fired on or near campus. Please stay clear of the area surrounding Thurgood Marshall Hall and the Murphy Fine Arts Center and shelter in place. Now, Morgan State University is a HBCU. It's a historically black college and university. And so you can see there, back out live to one of the scenes we have down on the ground of the very heavy law enforcement presence, but also media is there. Looks like residents there. You can see a
Well, you're
woman with
welcome.
a
Mind your business.
stroller.
Thank
So
you.
it does look
It's
like
late. I know it's late for everybody.
members of the public are out and about on the sidewalk. Maybe they just want to get a glimpse of.
We started as a very spontaneous sovereign citizen stream, and sometimes when you're in midstream, news breaks, and that obviously becomes a more important stream. So we'll cover this for a while and see what we have here. Hopefully there's some resolve in this and there's no one else hurt.
Here in these situations.
Excuse me.
The photographer tries to get the best shot as possible.
All right, I'm going to go back to the other feed we had a couple of minutes ago.
This shooter.
10-4.
Police said on the scanner they're looking for a white BMW as a vehicle of interest. So it sounded on the scanner like that they have in that big building.
Awesome. Thank
there's
you.
a room with a casing inside it.
Unit 41.
So sounds like a bullet came from outside and went into the room. Again, we've heard that there's several casings near Hill Fieldhouse here, and that building.
To Unit 41 and Unit 8. Per Morgan State, they did clear and deem the garage secured.
I don't know if it's that garage right there.
Unit 8,
1,
copy.
2, 3, 4.
Unit 42 and 41 copies.
Simple.
You can write to me on Twitter/X @Lookner.
Citywide, all units are involved in the Morgan State incident are to switch to 4C. Once again, all units that is involved in the Morgan State incident is to switch to 4C, 2225.
Give me a second. I can try and stand up.
Welcome in, everybody. Thanks for coming into the LTL podcast this evening. I'm sorry. I'm trying to see. Yeah, he's a little. Yeah, I know. But he's got.
Sorry,
good
guys. Just give me
right now.
one moment here.
We'll use that coverage.
Just kind of getting myself organized, checking out something here.
Yeah.
You can reach me on X/Twitter @Lookner. So
let's go to the mainstream media feed. We'll bop back and forth between these feeds. I appreciate everybody coming in this evening. We have a live active shooter situation on Morgan State University. We're not sure if it's multiple active shooters. There are reports that 4 are down. And right now, the police are seeking a white BMW is a vehicle of interest in this incident right now.
Police department said officers were on the scene amid an active shooter situation on the campus. Now, police there in Baltimore said this: we're asking everyone to shelter in place and avoid the area. And so right now, the Associated Press is reporting that police spokesman Vernon Davis told
Good
the
evening.
Baltimore Banner that at least 4 people were shot.
Welcome in. Please
All
make
right,
sure
so
to
hopefully
like,
we'll
share,
get
and
more
subscribe to the
confirmation from
stream.
law enforcement.
We have over 100.
Once they step up to the
We
podium.
have over 130 people in here right now. It's very, 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 very important that we get to 100 likes this evening. I need 100 likes right now. You can smash that like button. This will help get this out into the algorithm. No one else is covering this. There's only one mainstream media station, Agenda Free, and myself. We are the only ones that are covering this live in the situation right now. We are the only ones on YouTube that is covering this live right now. Smash that like button, please. Let's get this up to 100 likes. That's our goal. 100 likes. I'm going to go back to Agenda Free.
Anyone in the district come and clear advise.
Make sure no one else come this way. Pedestrian or vehicles, unless it's police command. If it's someone on their way to work, they have to go down Cold Spring. They can't make it down Argonne. So no more civilians at all. And
I was gonna go to bed early tonight. I only wanted to do an hour. But we got breaking news, and we got to stay with this. You know how it is, folks. You know how it is.
We have 2 scanners on. They're talking on both the scanners. So again, Baltimore police have also said at least 4 shot.
Unit 41, KJ, man, ladder with 09.
10-409.
Stand by.
Excuse me.
Yes, the Talmadge Field House. Could you have someone with cones so we can start marking all these casings over here?
Wow.
And then they'll be here to secure it till crime scene. We have an MMU here, and then that way 41 and 42 we can continue over to the Thurgood Marshall dormitory. We're 75-40 clearing the floors.
4 more. Let's do it.
10-4, I sent a unit over there to you. You may not have cones, but you may have someone standing there next to you able to cover that until I can get someone with cones over there.
10-4.
10-4. I haven't forgot. That's where I was at before this happened. I was trying to get cones about an hour ago. I haven't forgot.
Thank you.
I'll be okay.
Thank you, Justin. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Phil. Good stuff.
And
Okay, we're gonna go back to mainstream media because I don't feel like listening to clicking. Click, 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 click.
State, according to the Associated Press.
All right, we got to
at
102
least 4
likes.
people have
Awesome.
been shot tonight on the campus of Morgan State University there in Baltimore, Maryland. Okay, you just saw there a car go by. It looked like a police cruiser. Now we know that road is blocked off.
Squeaky
is
wheel.
closed. So,
I sense your sarcasm.
like I said, the situation is unfolding. A very scary situation. We've heard from Morgan State in a post on X. We've heard from Baltimore police in a post on X, as well as ATF Baltimore. They are diverting all information and media inquiries to Baltimore police. Of course, ATF is the feds. Baltimore is the local
Be right back,
force
guys.
on the ground there. All right, so like I said, we're going to stay with this story. Let's just take a quick commercial break. Some of our reporters are on the ground there providing updates as fast as we can provide them to you here. This is a developing situation. The
You're really going
information
to a
is going to
freaking
come
commercial
in.
again? Unreal. All right, let me go to this one. Back to agenda free. I'll keep this up. I gotta be right back.
Again, this is Marshall Hall, Thurgood Marshall Hall. I believe that is where they found like a bullet inside one of the rooms or a casing inside one of the rooms. And then they have found several casings outside by the field house. Thurgood Marshall Hall is, according to Horde Copland Mocked, it is a
4112 to the unit.
residence hall and dining facility. That's a residence hall. Residence hall and dining facility.
And most of them are C channel.
So we're talking about Thurgood Marshall Hall here and Hill Field House here. Again, several casings found in this area. If I understand the scanner right, a bullet found in a 7th floor room here that may have came from outside.
10-4.
Police looking for a white BMW, they said. We don't know if anyone's in custody. We don't know if the people shot are students or faculty or neither.
Not registered though.
540, yeah.
Don't know if one or more shooters.
Hey, LT. We got some information from a couple of students who said that the shooter is possibly in room 902 or on the 9th floor itself.
Hear that, guys? Hear that? They said the shooter is possibly on the ninth floor. I don't know if that's true.
No, you said from 902.
7540. You're saying your information is in 902?
10-4. Students just called into Morgan State Police and advised them that the shooter is possibly in room 902 or on the 9th floor itself.
Now, we don't know if that's true. We don't know if that's true. But a student, I guess, called in and reported that.
4 Charles 35.
So you got to be careful with the scanner stuff because
I'm still down here at John Hopkins. I have 2 patients that just rolled in on Medic 2. There's no officers accompanying them. I'll be with them.
31.
Okay, I'm going to go back to the mainstream media. They just came back up from their freaking commercial break. I just want to see what they're saying.
Now, remember, we were somewhat telling you that main thoroughfare there was closed to oncoming traffic, just to police vehicles. You can see in the lower right-hand corner of your screen, the chopper up ahead there in the sky over this active scene there. Now, according to the Associated Press, at least 4 people have been shot there in Baltimore. Now, we don't know if this was off campus or on campus. We're still waiting some of these details here. It does look like you have some law enforcement officials walking to this.
Yeah, I think he leans very left, but I'll dip in if he's covering things like this because I know he'll have. The thing that's very frustrating is the streaming service I use is StreamYard. And the thing that's very annoying is that they don't allow you to bring up multiple tabs inside the viewer. So he's probably using like OBS or Restream where you can bring up multiple tabs. I just like StreamYard because it's ease of use. OBS is just too complicated for me. But at some point in my YouTube career, I'll end up probably using it because I want to have like the chopper the chopper flight pattern on the screen and then the video of the mainstream media and then be able to play the scanner feed as well, all in one screen. So I'll have to learn that. Let's go here. They're live.
So I'm Andrew Kraft here, but those are our 2 vantage points right now. Live, raw, and unfiltered. That's how we do it here on the campus of Morgan State University in Baltimore, Maryland. We are awaiting a police press conference. And so once law enforcement steps up to some of these microphones, we'll take that for you live, and hopefully we'll get more of a sense of what has transpired tonight and more details about the shooting situation.
All right, let's go back to agenda free. Let's hear, because they have the scanner feed going.
But I don't know if that event had anything to do with this. The field house would be like a place where they play sports.
Unity.
Thanks to all of our.
You said that the staging area you have on Stadium Way.
As I said before, raise 3,300.
09 to 3,300.
3,300.
Actual C channel, sir.
Okay.
1047.
That is the residence hall and dining hall. That is the field house. That is the arts center. We've been hearing some talk about these buildings here. The campus is still on lockdown as far as I am aware. Yes. Shelter in place. That is still active, the shelter in place order. They said, please stay clear of the area surrounding Thurgood Marshall Hall, that's that big residence hall, and the Murphy Fine Arts Center, and shelter in place. So those are 2 of the buildings I just told you about. Thurgood Marshall Hall here, Fine Arts Center here, and we know from the scanner there's a crime scene at the field house here. So it looks like maybe it took place in this area here.
Oh, excuse me.
As Justin Fenton pointed out, some viewers have mentioned this to me. He said there haven't been any additional reports of shots fired in quite some time. That is true. Since we came on the air, I have not heard of shots fired. So I don't know if this is an active shooting situation. It sounds like certainly it's an active searching situation. It's a very active situation. It's an active search for the shooter or shooters. But we haven't heard any reports of new shooting since we came on the air. I can say that. But at least 4 shot. We don't know their conditions. We don't know who they are. And we don't know the circumstances under which this happened.
He got a screen
We
behind
have
him.
the
I want to
scanner,
get
a couple scanners on.
I want to get a screen like that. He got a screen behind him. Looks nice. I want to get a screen like that behind me. Think I should get a screen? Should I get a screen or leave like the background I have? What do y'all think in the chat? Should I get a screen like that so I can get an image rotating? See how slick his presentation is? Damn it, I want that so bad. He's using some, I wonder what streaming service. I should probably I'll just email him and say, what streaming service are you using? You think I should get a screen like that? It's not a green screen. He's got an actual, you can see the monitor behind him. It's probably like a big 64-inch TV.
About 3 people and 3 triage
I'd love
rooms,
to
3
get that and
victims.
have like LTL podcast behind it. I think
Is
it
this
looks
the
good.
art center here? I assume it is. Yeah, Murphy Fine Arts Center. That's the art center. That's where they were having that event going on tonight. That is the right there. That's Thurgood Marshall Residential Hall. And then the field house is right there. That's the field house where they would play the Mill Field House.
CC number test for this?
Natural.
Do you have to go in and do
We
anything?
have a CC attached to this.
All right, so mainstream media.
So the Hill Field House. I'm sorry, the Hill Field
here
House.
for now.
That's a
1, 2, 3, 4.
Hill Field House is a college basketball arena. Here, let me show you what the
You
field
like
house
that
looks like
background better?
inside. This is from the
gonna put a poll up.
MorganStateBears.com. Oops, you'll see it in a second.
Can you give me a landline,
Hill
please?
Field House. See right there? That's the field house.
09.
09.
So field house.
All right.
Residence hall.
We're going to set up a
Art
staging
center.
area for parents and anyone else in civilians. It's going to be at the Stateway parking lot on Harper Road.
What's your 20?
Give me a second for the exact address. But Harper Road. Do I have a unit that's available? I'm sending someone there as well.
Should I use screen?
Safeway Hartford Road. They are setting up a place for parents to go.
Oh, okay, that's good.
So here's the university right here.
Oh, everybody likes
There's
that.
the university.
Okay,
There's the
I have you. I
Safeway.
want to make sure. Okay, thank you.
Give me a second. All
One,
Safe-
I tried to call you. 2, let me know if we processing that vehicle on scene or if we towing it.
401.
401.
I know you're busy. Regarding what 09 just said for the family staging
One,
area,
if you can copy, you're going to
could
be
you
Adam
assign a
13.
unit from either the eastern or southeast that is 10-8 to do that, please?
Hey, we have 2 Charles 32 and 32X 10-8.
I will not KJ. That address is 4401 Hartford Road.
10-4, thanks. I just got it as well. 2 Charles 32, 2 Charles 32X.
If they're on the scene up here, they're going to be wrapped up. That's why I'm saying somebody from outside the area.
Okay, I'm showing them 10-8. I was just trying to see if they were 10-8. Actually, I'm showing that the district is 10-12.
Welcome in, everybody.
I understand,
that
ma'am.
when you come in.
Just trying to get, there's, a lot going on.
I understand.
Animal 9, give me a
Yeah, I
second.
thought
As
about
soon as
that
my
too,
first
Phil.
unit gets a vehicle, I'll send them up to 4401
I
Hartford
just
Road.
don't know if it's going to be good enough because
One Charles
I
99,
don't have a
20,
front-facing view like him.
Hey guys,
When you
Adam
send that unit up
Short.
there, just have them sit at the Safeway and
I have
start
more
documenting
side view
parents that
here.
show up.
I'm in my
Just have
bedroom.
him sit there with his emergency lights on so people know to come up to him, okay?
Like if anybody.
10-4, sir. As soon as we get some vehicles to come in, right now we got several vehicles tied up on that thing. As soon as I get somebody available, they come
See,
in.
I'm in my bedroom.
Our viewer Adam
I'm gonna
Short.
let me get somebody from outside the district, okay?
Our viewer Adam Short sent this video in. from the scene.
See, that's my bedroom.
Okay.
So that's a recent video from the scene from Adam
Hi,
Short.
wait, 13.
Thank you, Adam.
13.
Yeah, I'm on Argonne and Helen with 11. I have a vehicle here. I can stay with her, and somebody just pick up my car.
Argonne is the street that goes right in between the buildings here. Argonne Drive.
Oh, wow. Check this out. Check this out. I don't know why they're playing this stupid.
Manufacturing.
You can see the video. They're talking on the DOJ had a press conference earlier. They're saying they're getting harder on fentanyl. I mean, come on. I don't really feel like playing the audio, but this is what's the active scene down here looks like here in Baltimore. But we'll wait here for a second. Sure. Right now we are checking live feeds of active shooter situation that was reported about an hour ago at Morgan State University in Baltimore. Apparently, there's been reported of 2 crime scenes, 4 injured. We're not sure of the injuries themselves. We're not sure if it's life-threatening. One of my chatters was saying there were not life-threatening injuries. Police are actively looking for a white BMW said to be maybe involved in this. And again, there's still lots of information coming in, so we don't have really a clear picture. Mainstream media has pulled back. They're decided to play a press conference that happened earlier today about how we're going to get tougher on fentanyl, which is a little crazy. I mean, I understand that's a very important situation, but we have an active shooter situation where the mainstream media could be giving some good news in coverage to the people in that area what to do. All right, we'll turn up the volume here.
Presence is huge at this moment. And we do want to go out
Yes,
to
shelter
our
in
partners
place.
down at Fox 5 in DC. They are on this story. They are covering it down there. They have all the details and the latest. Let's get to their reporting next here at Live Now.
You gonna take another break? Probably. You take another break?
But first, we begin with some breaking news out of Baltimore. Tonight, police say several people have been shot in an active shooter situation reported on campus at Morgan State University. We're getting a look here at the scene from the ground, including the shattered window of a dorm. Police believe the gunman was shooting out of that window there. The ATF says special agents are also responding to assist Baltimore police. We are told everyone on campus is being asked to stay clear of Thurgood Marshall Hall and the Murphy Fine Arts Center. They are being told to remain in place. We still don't know exactly how many victims there are currently, but a police spokesman telling Baltimore media at least 4 people have been shot.
And tonight we are hearing from a student who is sheltering in place on campus there. She doesn't want to share her name or face out of concern for her safety, but we want to thank her for joining us right now here on Fox 5 tonight. First of all, the student here who's on the line, can you tell us what you've experienced and are you safe?
First off, I am safe. It's been a lot of panic, a lot of chaos here. My friends and family have been texting me constantly, asking me if I was okay. I'm nearby the area, but so I can see everything going on, but I'm okay.
Yeah, we're glad to hear that you are safe and that you have found a place where you can stay. But can you tell us a little bit about maybe what you heard or saw or what's going on campus, what you can see at this moment?
Oh, no problem,
Okay,
Bella.
I see a bunch of police cars outside of Murphy Hall right now, our Fine Arts Center. I've gotten numerous reports from people saying that multiple people have been shot on campus. A few of them, there was an event happening a few hours ago in the area, and it had just ended. We're being told to stay in place and not to leave our rooms or go into the hallways right now.
Yeah, something we've heard before when it comes to these active shooter situations, the shelter-in-place order. Are you hearing more from the school? Obviously, the school sent out that original shelter-in-place order. Have you heard anything else from the school? We've been monitoring the social media, but is there anything? Obviously, students sometimes hear the news faster from school administration. Have you heard more from Morgan State?
We haven't yet. Most of my contact has been with people in the Student Government Association campus. They've been updating us constantly about things that are going on right now.
Again, we're thankful that you are safe tonight, and so many others, about nearly 8,000 students who attend Morgan State University. You see the active scene. There are a number of our first responders, ambulances, police who are on that scene right now. Here at Fox 5, we are working, we are constant calls out to authorities there to try to learn more information about that scene there in Baltimore. We will continue to follow this story throughout this half hour, and of course, stay with us at Fox 5.
Yeah, and that location that we had mentioned where they were at, that they have told, asking students to stay clear of, is one of the core centers there at Morgan State University. A lot of events happening there, a lot of students, kind of like a community center, if you will.
Yeah.
So as she mentioned, we are glad to hear that she is safe at this hour, but we are hearing still several people shot there at Morgan State University tonight.
Yeah, we'll have the latest right here on Fox 5, but we must.
We just wanted to dip into the coverage from our partners down there at Fox 5 DC, an active shooter situation over at Morgan State University. We have a couple of live looks here at Live Now from Fox. Want to take a look at, first of all, this shot from overhead really gives you a picture of that scene down below there. You can just see so many first responder vehicles there, again, in Baltimore, Maryland, on the campus of Morgan State University.
200 people, over 200 people watching right now. Please do me a favor and smash that like button. Let's get this up to our goal of 200 likes this evening. I want to appreciate the 2 people that stopped by and gave us a thumbs down. We love you too, because when you thumbs down these streams, it actually pushes it out into the algorithm as well too, because it takes its activity on the stream. So thank you. We appreciate those 2 thumbs down. I don't know why you would thumb down. We're the only active YouTube channel. There's only 3 YouTube channels actually reporting this live right now. We have the mainstream media, we have Agenda Free, and LTL Podcast. So thank you. Thank you for doing that. We appreciate
at the moment. We know that police, hopefully down there, Baltimore police, going to be giving a press conference to give us those answers that we are having questions to here. A lot of folks very worried.
Yep,
we did
it
hear
sure
from
does, Rogue.
that student
Thank
in
you.
our Fox 5 DC coverage telling the anchors down there.
And it just brought in
that,
about 25
she's
new
just
people
very
into the
scared
room.
receiving text alerts on her phone to shelter in place. We know that there was a helicopter above this scene also, saying the same
The
warning.
helicopter that was up above was the police helicopter. I believe that it's not. Let me see if
University.
it's still in flight.
You can
Let me
see it
check.
there, but again, that podium that is set up. So we are expecting an update from police any
stay with
moment
this.
now, hopefully sometime soon, so we can get more clarification on what's happening at this time. While we do wait for those updates, we're going to go ahead and step away for our first break of the hour. Don't go anywhere. Live Now from Fox will stay on this
We have an
breaking
active
news
shooter
story
situation. We need to
as
take a
we
break.
work to get more details and the latest developments to you here.
Let's see. Okay, I'm going to cut out and go back to Agenda Free. Let's see what he has to say. Let's go back here. Oh, what did I do? Go back.
Nick is a complainant. 29-year-old female off meds hit her mother, yelling and screaming in the background.
You can see family members are being asked to go to a Safeway near the school.
Number 2 female, 5'6", 150 pounds, brown hair, name is Nicolette. White shirt,
Morgan
boxers.
State is trending on Twitter right now, actively trending on Twitter.
There's a Safeway a little ways away from the campus. I don't know how current this is.
Oh, I
Adam
don't know if
20
this
or
is
09, do you
real, if
guys
it's
know which
current. Hang on. Check this out. This is from Twitter, the Twitter or X. See if I can enlarge it. I'm not sure if this is from today, but you can see. Morgan State University. I might have to transfer it. Yeah, you get all these. I love Twitter. It's the most toxic place. Let's see. This was some video that was a couple seconds ago. This is live. Let's see. What else do we have? How's everybody doing? No, it was law enforcement. It was a state police chopper that was up. I looked at it. What's this?
Hey, I'm on the phone with the cops right now. Just stay in place.
Stay in the place. No.
Stop.
We're at the STEM building. No!
Hey! Get the fuck down! What is this?
He's showing. I don't give a fuck!
Open the fucking door! Get the fuck down! They said don't open the door! Get the fuck down!
Okay, that was posted to TikTok a couple of minutes ago. Let me go back to Morgan State. Let's see what else we got. Here's some video a couple minutes ago.
Come on, bro. Oh, there you go.
Because the entire area.
All right, breaking news.
A lot of this, but apparently there is an active shooter potentially on or near the campus of Morgan State University in Baltimore. I don't have a lot of information, but we are getting some reports there may have been 4 to 6 people shot. We're also getting reports there may be 1 or 2 shooters. Obviously, this is the fog of the situation. The university thinks that there may be shots coming from a window of a dorm. But again, the other report is that it's on or near campus. I haven't even got the alert yet, but you can bet your bottom dollar if the university is already aware of this, there are alerts going out throughout all of campus. There will be alerts all over campus to shelter in place. Here we are, statement. Please note, active investigation currently underway. Shots being fired on or near campus. Please stay clear of the area surrounding Thurgood Marshall Hall and the Murphy Fine Arts Center and shelter in place. That's exactly what happens. I got this to a T now because there are so many shootings. That's what's happening. Again, this is at Morgan State University in Baltimore. No independent confirmation of how many shot, but again, the reports 4 to 6 people shot, maybe 2 shooters. A statement from the police. Baltimore Police Department on the scene of an active shooter. Situation is the address is 1700 block of Argonne Drive, asking everyone to shelter in place, avoid the area. Just looking for any other updates here.
Thank you, YCAT. Thanks for coming in. We appreciate
Multiple
it.
people shot. This is from Baltimore Police. Multiple people shot. They are on the scene amid, quote, active shooter situation on the campus. Shelter in place, avoid area. The platform known as Twitter, they're putting it out on X. Police spokesman Vernon Davis told the newspaper The Baltimore Banner that at least 4 people shot. Conditions not immediately known. I am so sorry to bring that news, especially if you know people at that university and in Baltimore. And if you are watching and you are there, it means shelter in place, keep your lights off. We have been through this rodeo too many times. Lights off, stay away from the windows. If you're watching us, barricade your door. If you're in a dorm, if you're in a home, and there's someone out there like this, they're looking for any possible way to get away or get a hostage to help them get away. So don't be that person. I'm going to watch this for you and just get any updates as soon as I can get the updates.
Okay, that was from Banfield. That was just a little clip on Twitter. Just want to get everybody's attention. You may be new here to LTL Podcast. Welcome to LTL Podcast this evening here on October 3rd, 2023. We're covering right now an active shooter situation out of Morgan State University in Baltimore, Maryland. We are urging everybody right now, if you are in and around that area, we do know that there's law enforcement on the scene, but we do urge everybody, if you are watching this live, to shelter in place. That is the report that has been out from the police, to shelter in place. Multiple people have been shot. We're not sure of their injuries at this time. There was rumor of a white BMW that was a car of interest. And excuse me, and there may be possible multiple shooters in this incident. Again, we're still getting news that is rolling in. So I'm trying to get the best coverage that I can for all of you. If this is the first time over here, please make sure to subscribe, like, and share. Comment as well. You can chat there, free to chat there in the chat with my amazing subscribers that are here on a nightly basis. Not only do we cover material like this or live incidents like this, we cover true crime and more. That's kind of what I do here on this channel. You can go over and check out on my homepage. I have a host of content on there, and I try to do a stream just about every night if I can. Usually between 8 and 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're not getting my notifications, I always tell everybody, just come to my page, 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You'll probably see me live streaming. But we're here on a late night live stream tonight following this incident of the unfortunate circumstances at Morgan State University. Let's go back to the mainstream media. I'm sorry. Let me cut back to mainstream media, see what they have to say. It's strange. I mean, we started the stream out as,
Of course, loved ones are concerned for.
as this stream literally started out this evening of let's watch Sovereign Citizens, and I got a tip from a chatter that was in here, and we immediately jumped on this situation as I felt was right to stop that stream and get into some live coverage for all of you. So
1 Harford Road, and there you will find a Baltimore officer who will be available at that location to answer any questions. Let's go back to this other vantage point from up high in the sky, a Sky Fox team. They're just giving us a better look at all the law enforcement. You can see so many police vehicles, also first responders.
Jennifer Gray, thank you.
Down there working this scene.
Jennifer Gray, real quick, says she's been a member for 5 months. Brian, thank you for covering this and for all your hard work. Much love. Well, much love to you. Thank you, Jennifer, for being here. It's nice to see some new people here in the chat that we don't see on a regular basis, and welcome in all new subscribers. We really do appreciate that. Let me just pull this up. Nikki Benz, member for 4 months, says she appreciates me. Thank you so much. Well, I appreciate you too, because as I've always said, LTL Podcast does not work without the subscribers. You make this channel go. So thank you. I appreciate you all.
For these new details, these new developments to come in. But let's go back out to our partners at Fox 5 DC and let's see if they have learned any details in the last few minutes.
Let's get back to that breaking news out of Baltimore tonight. Police responding to an active shooter situation on campus at Morgan State University. Sky Fox over the scene live right now. You can see that large emergency response across campus. We're also seeing video from the ground showing a dorm window that was shot out. If we can take that video, that would be great. Students there on campus are sheltering in place right now. We also just heard from one student at the top of the hour who tells us she is safe but fearful as this police activity continues across campus. We're also learning, according to Morgan State's social media page on Twitter, that this week is homecoming week and a coronation event was taking place tonight at the Fine Arts Center on campus. That Fine Arts Center is one of 2 buildings that police are asking students to avoid. It is still unclear exactly how many victims have been shot there, but police say at least 4 people were injured. We will bring you the latest right here on Fox 5 and fox5dc.com as new details come into our news.
I appreciate that.
Pepco. And we will also continue to check in with them.
You take a fucking break again?
They're still trying to learn more details as we are here At Live Now from Fox, they have multiple reporters on the ground there working to speak with law enforcement, speak with potential witnesses in that scene. All the latest you will also get here at Live Now from Fox. We are coordinating with them. One more look at that podium that is being set up on the scene, just giving us that indication that police spokespeople for them.
Hey, we just want to welcome you being in here tonight. Thank you so much for the chat. Thank you for your amazing positivity in this stream. We're trying to do the best that we can here to get coverage to people out there that may be down in a situation that they only might be able to get to a phone and punch something up in their YouTube stream. And I'm so glad that I'm so proud that I can be here tonight to give in-depth coverage of, covering through Twitter, covering through the Fox News stream, and also going back and forth with Agenda Free. We had the flight pattern up there a little while ago too. So thank you so much for popping in on this stream tonight and showing your amazing support of our stream. It's not desperate. That's the thing, is that we're doing real journalism here, trying to give back to the community and the people here on YouTube. And the funny thing is, there's only 3 channels that are covering this right now live on YouTube. One would be the Fox News channel that we have up, Agenda Free News as well, and LTL Podcast. So thank you. We appreciate you so much. Thank you. All right, let's cut back. I don't see anything new in Twitter. We'll go to Agenda Free really quick. See, that's someone that's very angry about their life, that they could never, they could never put together a platform like this and perform like this. So people like that, they get very jealous and they get very upset because this is what they want to be. They want to be and have a platform this large to get out to a community. And it's just, they've probably tried and they failed and they don't know how to do it. And they failed at a lot of things in their life. So they get very angry at people when people try to do positive things and give back to their community. So all good stuff. We love it. Bring it.
Or one.
Or one.
Ma'am, I have an injured officer that's going to need to go to Mercy for treatment. Can I have a medic? Can I have a medic to Stadium Way and Argonne? Have the medic approach from Hartford Road to Argonne to Stadium Way, and he'll meet the officer there.
Why there's an injured officer, I don't know, guys. I don't know why there's an injured officer. There's an injured officer. Stadium Way.
Yeah, he's like a 45-year-old male, and he split his head open on a pole.
Oh, I guess it sounds like an accident to me.
You're late to 401. I need you to call me.
That's unfortunate. Sounds like an unfortunate accident.
Bye.
Sounds like an unfortunate accident. That's what it sounded like. He split his head open on a pole. Maybe he was searching and he didn't see the pole there and he ran into the pole. But Stadium Way is where they said the
Morgan still on
officer
Channel C.
was.
All right, let's go back to the mainstream media.
Waiting for the latest updates from Baltimore police. They have been very active on the social media platform X, trying to give us the latest details there. But we do see a podium set up here with a few microphones on the ground. So we are hoping for a press conference any moment now. And we are monitoring it here so we can bring it to you live, raw, and unfiltered as we do. I'm going to go back to that shot from our Sky Chopper because in some places we have seen people like at the windows looking down below at the scene.
Thank you, Veronica.
Taking some videos, taking some pictures. And we know that a lot of these students and the people that are on campus around this area have been told to shelter in place.
Thank you, Bella. Appreciate
right now, we're waiting to learn if a suspect is on the run or multiple suspects involved in this incident. We know that multiple people have been hurt from this shooting. According to the AP, 4 people were shot. Their conditions not immediately known at this time. Hopefully, it's one of the questions that we get answered during that press conference from Baltimore police. Want to pull up
Yeah, this
also
is great. I want
tweet
to
from Morgan State
let me pull this
University.
up really
Also,
quick. I love this on Twitter. This is amazing, and it's so true. Such a great tweet. Right here. Greeky Geek says active shooter at Morgan State. NBC News, no coverage. ABC News, no coverage. CBS News, no coverage. Fox News, no coverage. CNN News, no coverage. So to the negative Nelly that came into the room, we're doing a service to the community. So hey, I'm sorry, I can't be boots on the ground in Baltimore, Maryland right now. I wish I was there. Believe me, I wish I was there, but we do the best and we try to give back what we can through all the sources of media that we can use and put a presentation together to our community and other people that may find this stream in the algorithm. You know, you don't know. They might be in that active situation right now. And maybe we are giving them the best news that they can to tell them to shelter in place, to tell them to take cover, to protect themselves. You know, this may be the stream that they come across, and I'm happy and I'm glad to be here, and I'm glad to be here with all of you. So let's do this. Let's refresh Twitter. It's no longer trending right now. Morgan State is no longer trending. So let's see. Anything else? These are videos that we've already seen. Breaking. Let's go back to the news feed.
for that filed that motion today, the vote was put forth to House members and officially the Speaker, no longer the Speaker of the House. Let's take a live look right now out of Washington, D.C., the Capitol building. That scene from earlier today where all of that took place. So McCarthy was removed with a 216 to 210 vote, and the ouster was started.
Does anybody have the scanner feed? I can't find it. I had it. Can one of my mods drop the scanner feed in the chat room? I'd really love to just bring that up right now. Let's see. Okay, I'm not sure if this is true, but I see something here on Twitter. Let me go back to that. This was maybe some conversations that were going on. Stuck hiding in building. Is everyone okay? What's going on? There's a shooting in the campus. RN. I had to run to the building right after I came from coronation. Yes, please be safe. Oh my God, stay safe, everyone. Security is walking the halls of Thurgood right now, so praying for them to find this guy. There's the alert that went out. Let's see. Looks like some more. Y'all, please be safe. There's a shooter outside Thurgood. 4 active shooters, 6 shots. Stay indoors. Yes, please stay safe. This is crazy. Hope y'all literally crazy. Hope everybody's safe. Looks like someone was posting an alert as well. So that looks like some conversation that was going on. Again, we're waiting. There's supposed to be a press conference, but I don't see anything. Gentleman Jack, thank you so much for becoming a cold case solver. I appreciate your membership. Thank you so much. And what we do for our new members, we play the new member tone. Thank you, Ali. I appreciate that. Let's bring the scanner feed up. Thank you. I had it. I lost it. Again, let's just pull the scanner feed up for a minute. Let's see if we can get anything off that. We're going to still wait for that news press conference, but I don't see anything yet. They're still talking about what happened in the house today. We have an active shooter situation, and they want to talk about what went on in the house. All right, let's play this. Let's see what we got. WS9 is live. Thank you. I'll go to that. Thank you, Jennifer. Appreciate you. Thank you for looking out. Let's go to the live feed. Let's see if we can find it on YouTube.
Okay, I have a unicorn.
Bear with me, folks.
7580.
Okay, 7580.
We're live now. All right.
If we moved over to see, is it still on this channel?
So Sky9 is live.
I believe
wish
Slack's still on
I
free.
had the dang ability to play the video and play the audio from this. But StreamYard does not allow us. This is live. Let's see. It's not live, but we'll go back. Bear with me. They're still talking about the House. McCarthy got outs today, so let's go to the scanner feed. Waiting for the scanner. Oh, let's see. Did I miss anything? Scanner's quiet. Can Amon drop the membership link? You can just do this. You can do this. Here's the membership link. Northeast District on the scanner. Can anybody drop that for me? Let's see. Baltimore City. How many? Oh, 4,000 people listening. Here we go. Good call out. I love it. You guys are awesome. Let me get that pulled up and see what we got. I think that's Northeast District. 4,000 people listening. Okay, let's see if we got anything here. Yeah, I don't hear anything. Let's see what we got. Still, I cannot believe it. Speaker McCarthy. Oh. Thank you, Ollie. Appreciate it. I got it. I got it on the screen. There's just nothing going on right now. Thank you, Ollie. Appreciate you. Yeah, too close to DC. I'm trying to wait for the news to come back up again, but yeah, I am too, and there's nothing really happening at the moment, so thanks, Ollie. Appreciate it. Scanner feed is quiet. And I'm still waiting for the Fox feed to come back. They're talking about Speaker McCarthy. Active shooter situation. They're worried about Speaker McCarthy. Yeah, there's nothing going on in the feed. Let me go back to Twitter. Is Morgan State still trending? Let's see. Let's hear Banfield.
Down a lot of this, but apparently there is an active shooter. Potentially.
We heard that already. We already saw these videos. Campus on lockdown. No mainstream media feed. Let's see.
The entire city of Baltimore is under a tactical alert right now, possibly searching for a white BMW after a mass shooting on yet another college campus. This one, Morgan State University in Baltimore. I think we've got some news. Caitlin Becker, senior reporter with Daily Mail, joining me. An update on the four, because we've been wondering, were they dead? Were they shot dead? What's their condition?
This actually seems like a little bit of good news. A local news outlet down there, WBAL, spoke with police sources who said there were 4 victims with non-life-threatening injuries. So that is something that we can
Thank
have
God.
here.
4, that's what the police are telling WBAL, 4 non-life-threatening
injuries. That doesn't say non-serious.
I
It says
know.
non-life-threatening. There is a distinction there.
But all I can say is that we don't have 4 dead bodies. I mean, I'm so sick of reporting these. I do have one other, and this is kind of like the absolute obvious, but police are telling all family members, if you have family, friends, staff, employees, anybody, avoid the area. They're saying do not come to the area. They're asking everybody in that area, lock down. And lockdown means lockdown. It means cover your windows, get down, shut off lights, because if there is 1 or 2 active shooters out there, don't know about that, but that's what the report is so far. That is somebody looking for respite and looking potentially to get away any way possible, or to have someone help them get away.
All right, that was the Twitter. Banfield, the Twitter. What's going on here? 12 minutes ago. Let's
begin with a breaking news alert.
That breaking news that we're following here as we come on the air at 11 o'clock is out of Baltimore. Right now, police are dealing with what they're describing as an active shooter situation on the campus of Morgan State University. We've just learned that at least 4 people have been shot.
7 News on your side's Christian Flores is at the alert desk where he's been monitoring this situation. So, Christian, do police know if these victims are students?
Well, police are not yet saying whether or not the 4 victims are students, nor the severity of their injuries right now. The focus is on finding the shooter. Both Baltimore police and the university have announced a shelter in place. Now, right now, you are looking at a live picture. You can see it's a chaotic and massive scene. This is a scene from up above where you can see how many first responders are still on scene. Officials say, Baltimore police officials say the shooter is still on campus. We're also just getting this video into our newsroom right now. Take a look at this. A bullet or multiple bullets punching a hole through a window on this campus building. Just terrifying stuff right here. We've just learned that the shooting happened inside a dorm. Police officials there say this happened after 9 p.m. near the athletics facilities and also where the library, food court, and school bookstore are. Busy areas on any college campus. We're also hearing a firsthand account from a man who had to duck from the bullets.
Ooh.
The bullets hit the glass behind my head. It all happened so fast and you didn't get a chance to react.
Baltimore police have announced a media staging area in the last 45 minutes, and we are awaiting an update. If there are any more victims or description of the suspect, we'll be sure to keep you updated once we get any new information. For now, reporting live at the alert desk, Christian Flores, 7 News.
That's really it right now. We're just kind of in a standstill. I mean, there's nothing really new coming in. I'm still waiting for the Fox feed to come back. They're literally just playing Speak of McCarthy. Oh, boy. Active shooter. Why aren't more news outlets reporting? Here you go. I mean, people are calling it out. Why aren't more news outlets reporting on the mass shooting in Morgan State? Is it weird that McCarthy's being removed as Speaker by the House of dysfunctional Republican Party as social shooting in Morgan State University is breaking out at the same time? There's the conspiracy theories. We are on a lockdown. Morgan's trending on Twitter. Let's see. CNN and NBC can't stop on McCarthy. Only Fox is covering Morgan State. We live such an amazing times. I love reading all this stuff. All right, scanner feed just came back up. Oh, that's not what I want. Suspect being reported possibly in a wooded area. Hang on one second. My thing is screwing up. Possible suspect reported in the wood line. Let's hear. Toy says police choppers left the scene. They're saying they're heading for the trees now. Thank you. I have the flight path up too. It's just kind of rotating in that area right now. The flight radar I have up. Let's wait and see if we hear anything in the feed. So if you're just coming in, there has been a reported active shooter or back about an hour ago on Morgan State University in Baltimore, Maryland. Reported of 4 people injured. I'm not sure the extent of their injuries at this time. And they also were saying at the one time that they had a white BMW was a vehicle of interest. I think that has changed. They said that they are reporting now that possible suspect in a wooded area in and around that college. So let's take a look. Let's take a look. The news feed went into another
41 soldiers advisory coming to the first floor.
Let's see.
Hey, Fox.
Fox, go ahead.
Okay, the address to that Weinberg building is 2311 Argonne Drive.
10-4, thank you.
You're welcome.
Three suspects. Where are you getting that information from? Okay, good. You guys can hear it. Perfect. Again, we're just kind of in the waiting game right now. We are only 7 subscribers away from hitting 10,800 tonight. That'd be great. Fox News. Is Fox News, let's see. The only feed I'm getting. Oh, Fox 51. Let's see. Anything live? Let's bring this back up.
Live look out of Baltimore, Maryland, a breaking news situation that we have been monitoring for over the past hour when we first got alerted. Active shooter situation down there at Morgan State University. This is one of the looks that we have courtesy of some of our partners down there on the ground. You can see a podium, a mic stand being set up as we continue to wait for the latest details and any new developments coming from Baltimore police who are investigating this situation. But if you are just joining us now at Live Now from Fox, I want to give you a bit of a breakdown on what exactly is going on here. So right now we know that multiple people were shot at Morgan State University. The police department said officers were on scene
Thank you,
for
Taylor.
a quote
Appreciate you.
active shooter situation on that campus of the historically Black university. The address given for the shooting appeared to match a residential building. And they're also asking everyone in that vicinity to shelter in place and to avoid the area if they are not there currently. A police spokesperson, Vernon Davis, told the Baltimore Banner, which is one of the local news organizations and outlets down there, that at least 4 people were shot. Their conditions were not immediately known, something that we are hoping to get answered with the press conference that we are expecting from Baltimore police any moment now, something that we have continued to monitor out here as we look at these live feeds. And we'll bring it to you as soon as we get it here at Live Now from Fox, live, raw, and unfiltered, as we usually do. In the meantime, I want to keep on with some of the biggest headlines of the day and continue on with the story that we had right before the break.
Ollie, I've streamed multiple news organizations before, and they always release it. It's fine if they want to copyright strike me. It's perfectly fine, because at the end of the day, all that matters is this: I'm streaming right now. I'm getting new viewers that are coming into my channel. And if they want me to remove the video for the 50 cents that I'm probably going to make off this stream, that's perfectly fine, because it works. It works both ways. So like, I don't know why everybody gets so angry at stuff like this. Our live streamers, we do this all the time. We use multiple. I can't be there on the ground in Baltimore right now, and they're playing McCarthy shit again. I've done this a million times. This is why I laugh at these clowns that come in and they go, yeah, copyright strike and this. It doesn't really matter, because if I don't even get the fair use on it, I don't care. I'll delete the video, and I've probably gained 40 subscribers doing this stream. So report it all day. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. I've gotten a bunch of brand new subscribers that came in tonight. So it works. It still works. The 50 cents that I'll probably make off this video in the end of it all, that's why I was laughing at all these people. When we started the stream tonight, we're at 10,761. I'm at 10,798 right now. So I gained almost 40 subscribers. So I'd rather take 40 subscribers over the 50-cent video that I'm going to make off this, doing this. And what this is that, again, I talked about is people are very jealous. They wish that they could do stuff like this, and they just can't put it together in their head. They can't put the presentations together. They don't have the thought process to do it. And that's why they come in and try to be disruptive. So it's just clown cake. That's all I call it. Let's go back to the scanner feed and see what we got.
9-4-12-30. Or anyone who can advise of where the injured officer is. Central is looking for him at the hospital.
For one, he's not there yet.
Okay.
The medic is picking him up at Stadium Way and Argonne, and then they'll be headed to Mercy.
So right here from Baltimore Police Department, there is a post on Twitter. Baltimore officials are now confirming that the incident is no longer considered an active shooter situation. Everyone is still asked to shelter in place as media briefing begins soon. So we'll wait for that media brief, get the direct news, and then I'll probably most likely be signing off here. Let's pull up the feed for now, the scanner feed for now. Why is this doing this? There we go. Yeah, absolutely, Y-Cats. Thank you. Let's just do a refresh here. One officer hit in the head with a pole and getting treatment. Thankfully, he wasn't shot. Absolutely. Let's see. Anything from the mains. They're still playing McCarthy. Gotta be kidding me. So we're trying to wait for that. Let's see. Wow, Morgan State with 20,000 posts right now, trending on the Twitter or X, however you want to say it. On the Twitter. Still waiting for the mainstream media to get that live report out. And to think, we started this stream with trying to make fun of sovereign citizens. No, I'm not. I'm definitely 100% not. Wasn't lecturing Ollie. I was saying in general. I was saying in general. These people, they come in and they complain. Why are you doing this? Why? Like they get so angry about it, and it's because they don't have any thought process. They can't put together 3 sentences to come out and make a channel, a productive channel on YouTube. Obviously, I think the peak that we had over 300 people watching tonight. So they care to be here. They're not complaining of the coverage. And this is the same coverage that I did for over 12 days in Danilo Cavalcante, the guy the escaped prisoner in Pennsylvania. We did this for 12 days straight. And
Charlie said,
I gained like 300 subscribers. So we don't let the negativity bring us down. We stay with positivity. We just continue to do what we need to do. I'm still waiting for the news feed to come up so we can get a press conference. I'll hang here a little bit longer, folks, and then I do have to get to sleep.
Signal 13, Utah, Saratoga, 112, Central District, 2335.
So I totally wasn't like attacking an Ali. I was just saying, these clowns that come in. I would never attack Ali. He's my boy. But I'm just saying these clowns that come in, they just try to disrupt everybody, They're just angry people. Let's see. Morgan State. Any updates? We have the feed up. We're waiting. Nothing new on the Twitter. Do you still call it Twitter, or do you guys call it X?
4112 is the clear.
Is it Twitter or X?
4112.
Yes, ma'am. I have 3 of the victims' information. Do we have officers with all 5 victims?
1036, 1032 to Signal 13, Utah, Saratoga, Central District, 2336.
The Twitter.
Okay, 4112 is that I'm aware of. Charlie 35 is at Hopkins. He was down there, and 3 persons were brought in. I believe he said 2 males and a female.
10-4. 35 on the air.
Fort Charles 35.
Females and 1 female down here. Room 3132, and I can take you to the others.
10-4. Can you take my number down? Give me a call.
Yeah, go ahead.
443-845-6140.
Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. We're still waiting. They still got McCarthy up there. Oh, boy. We're waiting. We're currently at 10,799 in subs. We may hit 10,800 tonight. That'd be great, right? That'll be fun. Getting close to that 11,000, right? That's fun. Still got McCarthy up there talking. Unbelievable. Please pray for the students. Let me go back to the Twitter. The Twitter. Please pray for the students at Morgan University. My son is sheltering in place. Active shooter is still at large. Multiple students shot. She's saying one dead. Sick to my stomach. Wasn't a report that there was no one that was dead?
And now students are being told to shelter in place.
Eyewitness News reporter Josh Einiger following the developments. He's in our newsroom. Josh?
Shadi, this is all very new, very preliminary. Little information confirmed at this hour, but local and federal law enforcement have said an active shooter incident is playing out right now on the campus of a major American university. This is Morgan State University. It's an historically black school in Baltimore with nearly 10,000 students. Tonight, the Baltimore Police and the Federal Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, and Firearms have tweeted shelter-in-place orders confirming multiple people have been shot. One police spokesman told a local newspaper in Baltimore there are at least 4 victims. Their conditions not clear at this moment. This appears to be happening in or around a building called Thurgood Marshall Hall. It is a brand new residence hall where nearly 700 students live on campus. A shelter-in-place order issued for students in and around that building. Again, multiple victims in an active shooter situation at Morgan State University in Baltimore. It's a developing story as we come on the air. And of course, as we have more in this newscast, we will bring it to you. Bill?
All right, Josh, trying to keep us posted, Josh.
All right. 1 hour ago, let's see, 24 minutes ago, to know Morgan State is loved by Morgan State. It's sickening that senseless violence continues to suffocate the Baltimore community and our national treasure. Please pray for our victims, our students, and our university. 26 minutes ago. Oh, what's this? What is this? Did you post the link, Ollie? Can you post it again? What was this? This was 26 minutes ago. They are going door to door, speaking with students inside the building who are taking shelter. Please cooperate with authorities. Wow. Do you see that? Let's play that again. Look at that. Look at this. Clearing rooms. Yeah. Thank you, Mimi. Appreciate you. Thank you. Wow. Look at that. The cops. Wow. 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 Let's keep going down here. Let's see what else we got. Banfield again. I love Morgan State University. Its students, alumni, and faculty. I'm praying for everyone on the campus tonight. Morgan State University is a wonderful school with wonderful people. We do not deserve this, especially during the week we're supposed to be celebrating. I'm on the scene at Morgan State University with the university leadership, Baltimore police, and federal, state, and law enforcement officials. This is no longer considered an active shooter situation, but this is an ongoing investigation. Medium briefing coming soon. Okay. Interesting. Let's see. Photos from students show how current look of Morgan State University. Yeah, we looked at those earlier. Let's see. Thanks, Ollie. I got it up. Let me take a look at it. I think we might have a live feed here in a second. Just give me a second. Thanks, Ollie. I appreciate you. Let me take a look. No active. There's a few people. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Okay, I got a live feed here. Thanks, Ollie.
Physically in, and we're just looking at our live pictures
Thanks, Ollie.
of the campus of Morgan State University, where we've been following all evening, and we're waiting for a press conference. As you can see the podium there. It began as an active shooter where at least 4 students were shot on campus. We are told the active shooter situation has been resolved. We don't know how. We don't know who the suspect is. We are just waiting to find out exactly what happened and what the investigation is showing at this hour.
It's interesting you talk about Dr. Wilson, who's always talking about
So many
this
people are probably
campus of Morgan
watching it,
State
right?
University, and he often refers to it by the nickname National Treasure, and it is a national treasure. There are
And then what happens is when they hear that it's not an active situation, everybody leaves. You know what I mean? So the feed probably opens back up.
And how many times are you driving around and you see license plates with Morgan State on it,
Yep.
banners in front of people's row homes, and all over town you see alumni, and not just here in Baltimore, people from all across the country who have gone to Morgan State and cherish it.
Bear-sized pride, you know, right? Bear-sized pride.
And I see what you did there.
Yeah, Brandon Scott, the mayor, has now tweeted, I am
Okay.
on the scene at Morgan State with university leadership, BPD, and our federal and
Just
state
read
law
that.
enforcement
That's the
partners.
mayor.
This is no longer considered an active shooter situation, but is an ongoing investigation. Media briefing to come soon, he says.
So Mayor Brendan Scott confirming what we've been reporting that.
All right, I'm going to hang out about another 30 minutes and then I do have to get to bed. So if we don't have this resolved, I'm sure you can keep following up on here. But right now, if you're just getting in on the feed, what happened was at Morgan State University, there was a active shooter situation. At least 4 people have been shot. We're not sure of their injuries at this time. There was, for a brief period of time, for about an hour, a shelter-in-place order. Police have gone essentially dorm room, clearing the different halls in the university. And as of right now, they are saying this is no longer an active shooter situation. We don't know if the shooter has been found, arrested, but it leads me to believe that they have information that the shooter may be caught or down. I'm going to continue to do this coverage for the next 30 minutes. And then I do have to get to bed because I do work a normal job. So we'll continue to do some more live coverage here for the next half hour. They are saying that there is supposed to be a police press conference soon to give a briefing on the subject. If I don't get to that conference, I'm sure that you can keep watching it. And I'll drop this feed if you want to keep watching it. If not, you can get your news tomorrow morning when you get up. Thank you so much, Ali, for the 10 memberships. We appreciate you. Let's give the tone for the new members. Thank you. Let's go back to the feed here.
To know, no longer an active shooter situation. We now know the mayor is here, the commissioner, newly appointed commissioner. We're going to be speaking with them at this corner you see behind me here. This is where we've been for the past couple hours. We have crews all over this scene right now. We were on this side here at Hillen in Argonne. We are told that hopefully within the hour, we will be speaking with those officials to get the complete picture here. But we've been listening to witnesses. Our Kim Dacey has been speaking with them. They say they were at a coronation event. Of course, we've been saying it's homecoming. They say that let out, and they saw 2 gunshots hit a front window there. They say everyone started running and it was chaos. At first, they thought it was fireworks, but soon realized it was an active shooter situation. So those students have been calling their parents. We have students on this side of campus who cannot go back in because this street is blocked off. They've been here for a couple hours now, being told they need to stay here. They can not go back in at the moment. Of course, we said this is no longer an active shooter situation, but folks, students, they are being told to still shelter in place. Of course, we have Foxtrot overhead. We saw Fire Command. They have a big vehicle that just drove through here. We had a couple ambulances drive through as well. We have checked with the local hospitals. We've only received one response so far from Maryland Medical System. They're saying they can confirm they have not received any patients from this incident.
Oh, you're welcome, Mimi.
Of course,
Thank
we
you.
have heard, we have confirmed from police, Vernon Davis with police, he says at least 4 students shot, non-life-threatening injuries. Again, this was a scary situation for students. We've been speaking with them on and off camera as they say, you know, they were just at this homecoming event when this all started. They're now staying out here in a safe distance as police investigate this incident. And we did ask police. They said their broad estimation is they're hoping to speak with us in the next hour.
I'm not
The
staying
mayor
up for
did
another hour.
tweet recently saying he
We'll
is
hang
here
here
as
for about
well. He
another
said, quote, I
25
am on
minutes.
scene at
I gotta
Morgan
go.
State with university leadership, BPD, and our federal and state
Wow,
law
he looks
enforcement
young, huh?
partners.
What a young
This is
man.
no
Wow.
longer considered an active shooter
Wow, young man,
situation,
huh?
but is an ongoing investigation. Media briefing to
Good
come
for him.
soon.
Young man and
So that is why we are at Argonne and Hillen here. We've been here for a couple hours in a safe distance as police investigate this incident. We know at least 4 students shot with non-life-threatening
He's not
injuries.
18, is
We're
he?
just waiting here
Wow.
to see what new information we can find out. When we do, of course, we will bring it to you. Back to you.
I want to share. An educator just posted this on Twitter saying, I couldn't focus enough to finish grading my quizzes. So now
39,
I'm just laying in
not
bed
18.
listening to helicopters, wondering what conversations I'm going to have with my seniors tomorrow as they're deep into the college application process. So
Yeah, I'm going to do about
there's this ripple
25 more
effect
minutes and then go.
when something like this
It's definitely going to
happens.
be,
It
we know
affects
it's going to be
Morgan,
political. You
it
know
affects
that.
Baltimore,
Because I found it
affects this
interesting.
particular educator and her students who are applying for college. It's
I found it interesting that and listen, I don't want to get political at all, but I always find it interesting in these situations. They pointed out that predominantly the race of the students that go to that school. What does that have to do with anything in this situation? You have a fucking active shooter that's there. You have an active shooter that's there. I mean, you all can make your assumptions what the mainstream media is going to try to say and do about this, but what did that have to do with anything in that moment? Like, all I care about is I want to find out who the person that's doing this, and if the person's been captured or law enforcement has done something to incapacitate that person and stop them from doing what they were doing. It doesn't make any sense that they put this stuff out there all the time. They inject all this bullshit narrative in there. All I care about, and all the people that care about in that area in that specific moment, is, has this active shooter been stopped? That's all they care about. Are we safe? That's it. It doesn't matter if it's a man, it's a woman, if they're gay, they're straight, whatever. We just need to know, are we safe? Are we safe in that community? That's all people care about. It's just crazy. We live in a wacky world, my friends.
His sister, who's a police officer, comes to the campus
Yeah.
to find out what's going on
right.
with her brother, and he's with David, who
Oh, I know, Ali.
lives in the dorm,
right,
where he believes that police were looking for a shooting suspect. Imani and Regina attending the coronation ceremonies and then hearing gunshots and seeing people run.
I think we're going to go back out to Kim, who is joined by Amani and Regina, who have been sharing their thoughts on what happened tonight. Kim, we're going to send it back to you.
Yeah, Deborah, I was just talking with Regina and Amani off camera, and they were sharing with me that the university has a new policy this year for clear bags at certain events. Tell me about that.
So last week they made a decision to make you wear clear bags if you want to enter the football games. And it's just very interesting that you have to have a clear bag as people are able to walk in and out of campus whenever they please to with whatever items, and we don't know. So it's interesting.
So was there a clear bag policy in place for this particular event tonight?
No, not at all. We can wear what you want to wear. It's like best dress. That's all the whole theme of today was, to wear your best items and represent your organization, whichever it may be.
Yeah, Ollie, thank you. Thank you
Talk
for
to
the
me about
membership.
what you
We
guys are
appreciate it.
feeling. I mean, you've had a couple of hours now to kind of
Thank you.
reflect on this, and what you went through and what happened tonight. What are you thinking, Regina?
Honestly, I'm just really feeling for like our student body. This is supposed to be a night of celebration. We were celebrating our D9 organizations. We were celebrating, campus family coronation. We were supposed to be, inducting our Mr. and Mrs. And it's just very unfortunate that it had to turn into, such a violent event. And it's just very sad overall.
Have you guys had any more contact with some of your friends who were close to what happened? And what are they saying?
Pretty much everybody's at home, or like they're texting, making sure like, are you okay? Like my roommates text me earlier, like, is everyone home? If not, where are you at? So just doing check-ins still, just to make sure, like, are you mentally okay? Like, although physically you might be fine, but mentally this is very scary for all of us, not knowing what's happening next.
Now, Regina, you had said that one of your professors already emailed you about class tomorrow. Tell me about that.
So both of my classes for I think tomorrow and the day after were canceled already. They sent out honestly an email before campus did about the event, just praying that everyone was okay and letting them know to take tomorrow as a wellness day to, gather their thoughts and be around loved ones. So
have you guys gotten any other official communication from the university since the original email that was sent out a while ago?
Unfortunately, no. I have not heard anything other than take shelter. And I guess probably in the morning, we'll probably get an email from our president telling us what's going to be the next steps within a few days.
Now, you said the president of the university was actually at this coronation event tonight. Tell me about that. And do you know if he was there at the time of the shooting?
He was a guest speaker. He was actually the last speaker to talk to us. And then everyone dispersed and went and took pictures. So I'm not sure if he was there. I'm going to assume that he was nearby, but if not on campus grounds, I'm for sure that he was near it when it happened.
But nothing official from his office besides that email.
No, we haven't heard anything yet from anyone other than that one email from earlier.
Have a good night.
Talk to me about the chatter on social media. I mean, I know, college students are very connected with technology. What's the chatter now? Has it died down a little bit since this first happened? And kind of what's being said? What's the word about town?
So I don't feel it's died down. I feel like it's still pretty active. A lot of people are still just trying to make sure everyone's still sheltered in place and letting them know that even though they're saying that it's no longer an active situation, that they are still requesting for everyone to shelter in place. I mean, we've even gotten some correspondence from our line sisters and sorors as well, letting us know that the campus is still enforcing that shelter in place policy for everyone to stay where they are.
Have you talked to any of your friends who are sheltering in place still? And what are they saying?
So for me, I have a lot of friends who are in off-campus apartments. So most of them, the first chance they got, they left. And the only person that was spoken to was one of her freshman friends who was still, sheltering under her bed. So
what do you make of this? They're saying that, there's no active shooter, but you still need to shelter in place. What do you make of that?
In my opinion, that means it's still an active shooter. Until you have someone and they're in custody, they're still roaming with a gun. We don't know who they are, what they look like. So we just don't know. Like, we could be next to somebody and you have no clue if they're the ones who are part of it. So it's very scary. So I don't think they shouldn't say it's no longer an active shooter because we don't know anything currently.
Now we're here off campus, away from where this incident happened, in a safe location. But for you guys tonight, when you go home, what do you plan to do, or what precautions do you plan to put in place since this happened?
Well, I live right behind us, and there's police over there actually. So I have to show them my bear card to even get in, to show that I am a student. And since she doesn't have hers, I'm not gonna let her through. So I would have to walk to my door, and then they're saying it's locked down. It's gonna be very hard to get in and out. And we don't know what's going to happen like by tomorrow. So I don't know how long we will be on lockdown or things like that. I have no clue.
What are you going to do?
Plan to shelter in place once you get home? Or?
Yes, definitely. So I actually do live pretty close to campus. I don't live in campus housing, however. So just definitely make sure all the doors are locked, and make sure all of my people are safe, and just wait till the morning to see what they say.
You guys going to be able to sleep tonight after everything you've been through?
Yeah, they're probably spinning the narrative right now. Believe me.
Definitely gonna take a melatonin because this is scary. My mom is so far away. Like, it's very lonely. Like, I don't like this. Hopefully we just have answers tomorrow, and hopefully they have the actual shooter and people can feel safer on campus once again.
Yeah, until they have a shooter in custody, how are you guys going to feel about going to campus?
I I'm definitely on the fence about campus, especially because, like as you said before, the clear bag policy. I
got some
really know
video
how
for you in a
effective that can
second.
really be, since it's an open campus and it's very clear that someone was able to get a gun onto
show you
school
some other
grounds
video.
right across the street
Cake
within
party,
30
yeah.
feet of a police station. So how safe can we
Cake
really
party.
be on Saturday with thousands of people roaming campus?
That's a
and
good
the only
one.
precaution is clear bags.
So you said this happened right across from the police station on campus?
Yep, less than 50
It's
feet.
the same size.
It's the exact same
Yeah,
size.
same size as the police station that it happened on. Mm-hmm.
That's why they were able to respond so quickly, because it was literally right across the street.
Wow. It sounds like it was a brazen act right in front of the police.
Yeah.
Okay, girls. Well, thank you so much for talking with us tonight. We really appreciate it, and I'm glad you guys are safe. And thank you for sharing your accounts. Again, just a harrowing night here at Morgan State University for everyone, especially the folks that were at that coronation ceremony. And of course, we're waiting for police to give us more information on exactly what is going on, but not an active shooter situation, but again, still asking those students to shelter in place. And of course, we will bring you the very latest as we get it.
Thank you, Kim. Yes, again, not an active shooter situation, but
All right, hang on one second. I got some video from the Twitter. Dial it up on the Twitter.
Dude, check and make sure. You gotta check and make sure. You see your hands? Anybody else in there? Open that shower, bro. Everybody good?
Yeah.
I need a medic?
Nah.
Dude, check and make sure. You gotta check and make sure. You see your hands? Anybody else in there? Open that shower, bro. Everybody good?
Yeah.
I need a medic?
Nah.
Dude, check and make sure. You gotta check and make sure. You see your hands?
I'll play it again here.
Anybody else in there? Open that shower, bro. Everybody good?
Yeah.
I need a medic?
Nah.
Dude, check and make sure. You gotta
All right, let's see what else we got. Not we on lockdown. Morgan State trending on Twitter. On the Twitter. Ooh, Jennifer Coffindaffer. Jennifer Coffindaffer. Latest on active shooter. Let's see. On the Twitter. No. Just still playing Senator McCarthy. Oh my gosh. I'm going to hang out here for about another 15 and then I'm going to take off for tonight. On the Twitter.
Treasure, as it is known. And then at least 4 students are shot outside of a dorm, according to police. We are still waiting for this news conference with the mayor and the police commissioner.
Yeah, spin the narrative.
What has happened there. And we could see that Councilwoman Odette
On the
Rose
Twitter.
is on the scene right now, talking to investigators right now as we wait for this news conference.
Dial it up on the old
And
Twitter.
she had said to us on the phone a short time ago that this is just an extremely traumatic evening for the campus and for the city as a whole. And her constituents are concerned. They're concerned about what happened tonight. She was awaiting that information.
It was video of police clearing the dorm rooms. Came in, asked if everybody was all right, if anybody
had
knew
this
a
perimeter
medic.
set up, and that they were trying to identify a suspect. We know that
On the
we
Twitter.
don't even know if the shooter is a student.
I gotta get something to drink.
is
I'll be right
not.
back.
There were some reports that there was more than one shooter. That has not been confirmed. We do know that when this happened, there was an initial round of gunfire, but that it wasn't something that continued throughout the campus at different locations. It was, I think when you say active shooter, that connotes that it is something that is happening at multiple locations, but it appears to have been one location, which led to the wounding of 4 students. We don't know their age. We don't know what year. We know it seems like none of the students went to shock trauma based on what we heard from Tommy. And we do know that they did not suffer life-threatening injuries. Again, does not mean it's not a life-altering situation and such trauma. We're going to go back to Tommy.
Yeah, let's do that.
Hey guys, yeah, we are here at Argonne and we are still waiting for police to see if we can speak with them at this corner here. But of course, we've been speaking with students. They say some students have posted videos of SWAT going through the Thurgood Marshall apartment building after that shooting. We know many students were on lockdown there, sheltering in place, while others are out here on the sidewalk waiting to go back into campus. We haven't seen any new police cruisers in a while. We've been watching as they have been going back and forth. We see that we do have a big media presence here, all waiting to speak with police and get any new details. Of course, the latest we have is at least 4 students shot, non-life-threatening injuries. We've been speaking with students on the side here. One of them was showing me what our Kim Dacey also saw an email from the university telling them to shelter in place and telling them what they know about this situation. Again, this was a coronation event for homecoming, and students say it was afterward when they were leaving that event that gunshots started ringing. Everyone started running. They thought it was fireworks, and they soon found out it was an active shooter situation. We do still have Foxtrot going in circles around this campus. Odette Ramos told us that she has been told that all resources are being concentrated on campus as they search for this shooter. The last thing she heard is that they were searching for the shooter on campus. And we heard from police, they're hoping within the next hour to speak with us.
They said that
Would
an hour ago.
probably be about the next 30 minutes now, since they told us that a while ago. So still hoping to get any new information that we can. The mayor is here. We're hearing that the newly confirmed commissioner is here as well. And we are at the corner where they're going to meet us and give us an update as soon as they can. And we're going to stay here and bring you any new information. But for now, back to you.
Tommy Clark, thank you very much, reporting from the intersection of Argonne Drive and Hillen Road.
We have a student on the phone with us, Cam Potts, who used to work here at WBAL TV. Cam, how are you doing? Where are you right now on campus?
Hi, everyone. I'm doing well, given the circumstances, but I'm currently at the Murphy Fine Arts Center. We're actually just leaving now to go to our cars, to travel back to where we were coming from. We were sheltered in place, but seems like it's now just been lifted recently.
The shelter in place, as far as you're concerned, has been lifted.
Yes, where we are.
Okay,
yes,
where you
but
are.
I was sheltered in the Murphy Fine Arts Center, and they just gave us notification that we can safely go back to our cars and travel back to where we need to be to get to, our homes.
Okay.
You were there supporting friends this evening. Can you tell us what you initially saw and heard when this all started to unfold?
Yep. So I was here to support friends and family for the homecoming's coronation of Mr. and Miss Morgan State University. And directly following the event, I was just saying hi to some friends in the hallway area, and it sounded and felt like an earthquake. And I was like, what is this? And it was actually the aftermath of the commotion, the students running and everything. And from there, I was just like, what is going on? And yeah, people started just saying something is going on. There's an active shooter or something. And from there, we were just trying to calm everyone down and say, everything's going to be okay. Let's band together, stay put, don't move. And that's kind of like how that situation played out from there.
So do you have any sense of exactly what happened tonight? The commotion, that sound was the commotion of just the chaos that was unfolding. But do you have any information confirmed, please, Cam, of what may have happened on campus? How this all played out?
Yeah, I can't confirm right now what happened for sure. I do know that there was just an active shooter situation that took place. Don't know which direction it came from or how it all played out. But I'm sure that in the coming hours, police will be able to give, further updates from what actually happened, as it is still an active investigation.
Cam, it's been a while since we've seen you. You're alumni, right?
Yes, I'm alumni. I graduated class of 2020.
2020. As an alumnus coming back to the campus to celebrate homecoming, how are you doing right now? How are you feeling? And walk us through what's going on with you right now.
Yeah, definitely. This is definitely disheartening. I will say this is definitely not the spirit of Morgan State University. I was here, of course, for 4 years, and I lived and breathed Morgan. I was invested every step of the way, and this definitely is disheartening as an alumni to see. But one thing I do realize is the importance is just sticking together, staying together, praying for each other, praying for the community, because the world is, getting worse, and all we can do is really just keep each other lifted. So I'm hoping as an alumni, I can just continue to keep my friends, families, those in the community encouraged that despite situations that happened this evening, we will push forward to a better future here.
Cam, my apologies. When you were here, you were a student, so time has passed. I apologize.
Yes.
I apologize for that. And I appreciate your comments tonight. Can you describe for us what it was like while you were all holed up in the Murphy Fine Arts Center waiting for information? What that scene was like emotionally as you all shared this experience together?
Yes. So I would just honestly say when all of this was happening, and even while it was happening, we were in a room actually in prayer and in worship, singing songs and lifting up prayer and different things like that. So honestly, although everything was happening, and although people were frantic and anxious, emotionally, all we could do was really just surrender and pray and pray that everything would be okay, despite the situation that we were in. We even had people that were running into the choir. We were in the choir room actually, and people were running into the choir room, crying and saying something's going on, something's wrong. And so we told them everything's going to be okay. If you want to stay in here, stay in here. This is a safe space. This is a safe place. So that's what we did. We didn't allow the moment to affect us the way that it could have. We just emotionally, gave into just the place of spirit of prayer and just allowed that to take over really in that place. Yeah.
Talk about that. One moment you're in song and prayer, and the next moment you're comforting people running to you seeking shelter.
Yes. There were people that actually, at one point, they actually could hear the music. They could hear, people singing, people praying, and so they all they felt led to come into the space, and we encouraged them. Everything's going to be okay as long as we stick together. We stay together. And we encourage each other. There's nothing that we cannot get through. So that's really how that played out.
Cam, when you worked here at WBAL, you worked on our assignment desk, and your job was to respond to events like this and to send reporters.
Okay. I'm going to cut out of this. I do have to get some sleep. I got a long day of work to me tomorrow. But if anybody wants to continue to watch the feed, I'm going to drop it there in this chat room. Feel free to click on it, go over and watch the feed. Probably not going to get a press conference for about another hour or so. If we even get one, it's probably going to be late into the evening. I'll follow up on this. I think I'm doing a live tomorrow. So we'll bring in the live. I have a Stephen Smith update for you all. We'll play through that tomorrow. And then there's been actually some new Idaho news. And we're probably going to do that on Thursday night. So, I don't even know what tomorrow is. Ugh. Tomorrow. Oh, no, wait. We're in Wednesday because it's past midnight. So tomorrow night stream is going to be 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Stephen Smith update tomorrow. And then Thursday night, I'm going to come back and I have a little Idaho update for everybody. Finally, some new news in the Idaho 4 case. Not all this crap that everybody else has been reporting. So I'll put the tile up for that tomorrow for Thursday. And then we'll get back to Karen Reed. I got to reach out to Turtle Boy at some point. I know he was streaming tonight, and I want to line up something to have him on. So thank you all so much for coming over to LTL Podcast tonight. We passed 10,800 subscribers. Yes. And we had some live news coverage from Baltimore, getting the word out there to a lot of people. I hope if you're in that area, please stay safe. We'll hopefully get the news about the situation in the next couple of hours, and I will make sure to post something on my community page. If you are new over here, and I know everybody's jetting out of the room, if you're new here, I do live streams just about every night. Either start times lately have been later, so past 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're not getting my notifications, make sure to turn them all on. And if you're not getting them, I just urge people to come check my channel out. Just check it out every night between 8 p.m., 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm mostly live streaming. So appreciate you all. If you're new members, please go over to the homepage, scroll all the way down. You get all my members only content, and I try to do at least one members only live stream a week. This is a live stream channel. We stream live. I barely do videos, but we stream live, and it's almost nightly. So come check me out. Appreciate y'all being here. Lots of great people in here. We had some people that tried to disrupt the stream this night, tonight. If I get a copyright strike, I don't care. I gained 40 subscribers tonight, and that's all that matters. We just want new eyeballs on this channel and new people over here, new positive people that like what we're doing. So everybody have a good night. I will drop the link for tomorrow night's stream. Stephen Smith update tomorrow night. It's right there. Set your reminders. Make sure to check out all my other content if you're new here on the channel. I appreciate y'all. Appreciate all my mods, all the subscribers. Ali, thank you for the 10 membership drop. Appreciate you. And I want to get to, let's see, had a new member, Gentleman Jack. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. And I will catch you all soon tomorrow night, 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Stephen Smith update. Talk to you all then. Let me hit the outro. Bye.